Hey, what's up? It's Casey here, welcoming you back to my Let's Play of Destroy All Humans 2. Last time, we completed the next two missions of the Arkvoodle Cult, where we met two different hippie groups and converted them to the cult, and yeah, we did some stunts for the one group, and yeah, in today's episode, we're going to continue on with the story. So yeah, we're going to have to talk to the freak once again, so of course we need a hippie disguise, because yeah, anytime you have to deal with the freak, you're gonna need a hippie disguise. Yeah, there's gonna be a couple more times outside the story where you're gonna need to deal with him. So yeah, now let's ask about Bongwater really quickly.
Just tell me where Bongwater is so I can whack him and get back to making hot monkey love. When you're packing a new Ferrari, you don't want it gathering dust in the
Clearly
garage.
not.
What I'm saying. Not really. And Bongwater? What can I say, man? Nobody's seen the dude. Well, nobody except Prudence, I guess.
Alright, now let's ask about Prudence, who of course Bongwater did mention to us in the last story, right before we started the last story mission.
Who's Prudence? His insurance broker? Ah, dear Prudence. No, she's Bongwater's new protege. Kind of a revolutionista in training. Anybody knows where Bongwater's at? It'd be Prudence. It sounds like a real firecracker. Maybe I should introduce myself.
Yeah, maybe we should. Alright, now let's get the mission
Alright,
and
I'm
start
off
it.
to introduce myself to Prudence. See if I can convince her to give up Bongwater.
Alright, this is the next mission. The alien who probed me. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna need to find Prudence. Yeah, one thing I might do is I'm gonna try and find a police officer, because I know the police here tend to have some pretty funny scans when it comes to the hippies. Yeah. Oh, crap, I thought that was a cop right there. So, yeah, they tend to, I think, yeah, I did do it like this is my second recording. Yeah, I did scan cops in the last recording. Yeah, there's one. So yeah, this is my second.
Guess I better take it easy on those hippies at the park. Last thing I need is Prudence Kane's rich publisher daddy calling up the chief and chewing my ass out.
Yeah, and of course, yeah, press the select button to activate the nav map, and yeah, it'll show you, like when you scan a hippie, when you scan someone, where their location is going to be. So yeah, I'm going to quickly snatch disguise. Okay, so we were running out on the last one. I didn't know how long it's going to take to get over here, so yeah. Yeah, it's right over here, because as you know, I played this game plenty of times in the past. I just like doing the scanning part, because, you know, some of them have some pretty funny thoughts. So yeah, now here we are. Let's talk to Prudence.
Brothers and sisters, children of the revolution, this is the dawning of the age of aquariums. My name is Prudence Kane. Like me, many
Yep.
of you joined the
We all
American
know.
Liberation Front
You
as
don't
a way
like
of
being
getting
with your
back
parents, so
at
you
the
want to
rich
live in the
suburban
park.
parents for subjecting you to an adolescence of
And you don't wanna
obscene
work.
luxury.
Alright, now let's ask about Bongwater's, where
Look,
Bongwater's
Princess,
at.
here for the opening act. Where's Coyote Bongwater?
Sadly, our leader, Coyote Bongwater, cannot be with us today because he is setting in motion a grand design to transform this entire city into a countercultural utopia.
Of course,
This
trying
city
to
is about to become
be
one
the coolest
big,
person.
happy
Whatever
commune.
the fuck you want to
Suck
say
on
about
that,
it.
Daddy.
No, I don't think I want to suck on it. Alright, now let's just ask about
Alright,
his
so what's
plan.
Bongwater up to this time?
So how can Coyote Bongwater possibly free the minds of a whole city the same way he freed our minds? With Revelade!
So basically getting you high
How
on
did I
that
know
sweet
that?
drink. Alright, so yeah, let's ask about the location of the Revelade.
Revelade sounds yummy to the tummy. So, where do I get me some?
That's the best part! Our brothers and sisters are about to deliver the final batch of Revelade to our leader, Coyote Bongwater! He's gonna pour it into the bay! Soon the masses are gonna be begging us to lead them in revolution!
now let's go
Those
destroy those
Revelade
trucks.
could be a serious pain in my ass. And I haven't blown anything up for at least 10 minutes.
Alright, yeah, now let's go destroy the Revelade trucks. Yeah, watch out, because, yeah, for a few missions we're going to be seeing this turret van, which of course has some real firepower to it. So, yeah, destroy that. I'm just going to launch it.
Seriously messed up.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that did not go the original way I intended it to be. Okay, now let's go find Bongwater's lair. See, I'm gonna disguise myself really quickly. I'll take a cop disguise and just scan his partner, because I know he's probably gonna have a funny thought about Bongwater's location.
Somebody ought to tear down that old fort by the bridge. Place has got more ways in than a roach motel. Probably crawling with criminal activity. God, I want to kick some ass.
So yeah, now we'll scan like another.
The chicks say Bongwater lives inside the old fort, but you never see him up on the hill. Weird. What is he, a Morlock?
Alright, so yeah, I know. There's two ways in. You can go in through, enter the old fortress via the tunnel, enter his lair from the tunnel, which is where it's in. But there's a second way, which I'm not sure how many people know, because most of the LPs I've watched, at least on YouTube, don't typically show them going off this way. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of hippies coming up here, and then as you can see, the fort is guarded by KGB agents.
I know that you are.
And yeah, and then eventually, like, the cops walk up, and then they start shooting at the police, but for whatever reason I'm not getting shot at. So yeah, and then of course you can just walk up right here, tap X to enter the fort, and just like that, here we go. And this is gonna be the first ever boss fight, which is actually, Bongwater's probably the easiest boss of all of them, because like the simplest way you can do it is just chuck that at him and then bam, he's done.
Agent Orangeoff, come in. I failed. You'll have to start the revolution without me. Yet? But...
This city is useless to us now. I mean, have you seen these people? They make the students in town look like a meeting of the Pollute Bureau.
He was one of the guys we've been listening to in the opening scene of this game.
But what about freeing America from the tyranny of capitalist consumerism?
Do not despair, comrade. The party will long remember your efforts to cripple your decadent nation. You shall not have died in vain, or it shall not.
No! No! I wanted to save America, not destroy it! Oh, man! What have I done? Excuse me.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Just like that, Bongwater is done for.
Sometimes it's kinder just to put him down.
I've spotted a weapon datacore near your position. I'll slap it up on your radar.
Alright, so yeah, now we gotta escape this lair, and yeah, there's gonna be one way we gotta do this. Now we're just gonna deal with these KGB agents really quickly. Alright, yeah, just like that. We now have the disintegrator ray once again, which was one of the weapons we had in the last game. Alright, now we have to transmog in order to collect the disintegrator ray. So yeah, you've collected the disintegrator ray, a powerful weapon that requires ammo. You can replenish your ammo by using transmog. Hold L1 to lock onto a vehicle or an intimate object. While holding L1, press X to rapidly press X to transmog it. So yeah, let's just transmog this box right here. Just like that. And the disintegrator ray allows you to fry your opponents. It is most effective against humans, but can also destroy vehicles and other intimate objects. Yeah. Let's swap to this. And now we gotta leave the layer. And just like that, mission complete. And I'll show off. Yeah, see what it is at the start of the game. We gotta Odd job. Yeah, we can do the odd job after we do that next story mission. Well, we're going to do the next story mission in this episode. So yeah, I think we're going to Hawk's talking to us in a sec. So yeah, I think because we have time, I think we'll do the next Arkvoodle Cult mission. Because yeah, that'll. I thought Hawk would start speaking right now.
Why I won't drop ass. They're here.
Actually, let's just do something instead of the next mission because I don't know how long this recording will go on because I know my computer's bound to shut off at any point if it's not showing the battery, and when it does that, it'll shut off at some random point. So yeah, we'll just hop in here into the cockpit. Actually, fuck it. Let's just do the mission anyways. If anything, I can just redo them. If this game computer shuts off on me, I can just record it again in another episode. And yeah, and even though there is humans here, you don't need a disguise for this mission to talk, other than the second part of it.
Oh, hail the Lord of the Sacred Crotch!
Alright, now let's ask how she got into the Sacred
That's
Crotch.
touching, really. But how do you guys know about Arkvoodle?
Word gets around. Sounds like a groovy kind of god. Know where we sign up?
Alright, now we can ask them to join our
Sure,
Arkvoodle.
baby. Consider yourself signed. Up. Whatever.
Right, but we need our leader, Shama Llama, to tell the rest of the group it's okay, you know?
Well, bummer.
He got nailed by the bus. Can you help us get him back?
Yeah, we can
One
help him out.
Shama
Or
Llama
help him out.
coming up.
That sounds
You
like
guys
a
are
uniform
gonna
for
owe me.
female
though.
chick as a girl.
But
As a
you're gonna
man,
have to
I
ask
mean.
the freak where he is, because we don't know.
Alright, now Cult of Arkvoodle. Shama Llama slips up. And once again, we have to deal with the freaks. Yeah, let's just hop in a disguise really quickly. Hippie disguise, that is. Because, you know, anytime you talk to the freak, you need any sort of hippie disguise. So, yeah. Come around here. Now let's talk to the freak.
Yo, freak.
Now let's ask where Shama
I'm
Llama
looking
is.
for Shama Llama. Can you help me out?
Who the hell are you? And what's with your voice?
The Slippy sent me.
Oh, well, all you had to do was ask.
I did.
Yeah.
Shama Llama's in a cop car. They're at the Coit Tunnel now. If you can get to Golden Gate Park, you should be able to stop them.
Alright, ask where he gets
You
his
seem
info.
to know an awful lot for a deadbeat hippie.
Damn it,
What's
Crypto.
your secret?
I can read minds.
Is that right?
Nah, I'm messing with you, man. I pick up radio transmissions with my teeth.
Very interesting method. I don't know how you're able to do that. Now let's stop the police convoy, which is coming in.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Right now the police convoy is at the Coit Tunnel. We got our, it says hurry. But I'm just gonna wait for the cop car to show up right here, because that'll just make things much more easier. Let's drop in disguise. Alright, here he is. Let's just wait. We gotta wait for him to get his ass up, so. And then, yeah, we have to get him to the. Of course. And we got police violence. Yippee. And of course, the military's coming in too. So, yeah, we gotta be careful with. Yeah, get out of my way. I don't know if they're.
I love you.
Let's get them going.
No way, son of Arkvoodle.
See, I know the cops in this game, in Bay City specifically, they really hate the hippies, as you all can clearly tell from the amount of times they bitch about the hippies. Of course, there was another one right there about to commit more police violence.
Your wish is my command, son of Arkvoodle.
Oh shit, shotgun ones.
My pleasure, son of Arkvoodle.
Shit, getting him out of here. There's another cop with a shotgun. Let's get into the park. Hurry your ass up before you get shot up.
The Russians have landed!
So yeah, let's hurry your ass up. So yeah, no, this is hopefully much better than I don't know what the fuck I'm saying even. Yeah. So yeah. So yeah. Which is good enough for you.
You saved my life. Have you heard the good pickup line of Arkvoodle?
Yeah, we have.
Heard it. I am it.
Alright, now let's tell him how much he owes
You
us.
owe me, hippie.
Yes, thank you for freeing me. I would never have survived in there. Did you see the cells? Filthy.
That's how pretty much every jail
that's
cell
great,
is, pretty
Shama.
much.
But I was thinking,
Let's ask him to
I
manage the
need
call.
someone to handle the human resources side of things for Arkvoodle. You up for it?
Absolutely. Arkvoodle is the grooviest thing this side of the Milky Way.
Good. Drug-addled as you are, you seem to be able to get people to do what you want.
Clearly.
It's all about the shrooms, man. All about the
Of
shrooms.
course, it's all about drugs. Alright, now let's milk him for
I'll
a big
take
reward.
my gratitude in material goods, thanks. Something shiny be nice.
Well, I have been hunting an alien artifact for ages. But conveniently, it hasn't come up in conversation until now. It's a super weapon which summons a fearsome demon from the powers of the earth. But I need to be able to travel across the world to assemble it. Bummer.
What part of
Yeah.
flying saucer don't you
Also,
understand?
airplanes as well. Alright, cops lose llama. Witnesses claim a serious midget liberates malignant llama. Police chief expected... I cannot read that, I'm sorry. Just like that, mission complete. So yeah. And with that, I'm going to be leaving you all there. I'll deal with the side missions in some later episodes. Yeah, thank you all for watching. I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.